back in
Yeah, for real.
Yo, girl, you want to go to the hallway? For what? Let's dry hump.
I know. Put on a slow jam.
Fuck, that used to be the best real quick.
Yeah.
But then the walking back to your apartment was the worst.
Oh,
You see all that shit.
Especially when you live with your moms, because they know que esto casi sí es un trapo. ¡Bótalo!
Porque tan amarillo. And God,
Yo me meé, mami.
God forbid you got to walk in the cold weather from one building to the other.
Man.
Because that'll be the worst. But that'll be another podcast. It'll be called Dry Humping All Day. I think that'll be the podcast we do when we're doing all the flights. We'll talk about flights and humping.
But
fireworks, growing up in my block up in 160 between Bro and Amsterdam, you know, it was illegal to get fireworks, but somehow we always got it. So the people that always used to get it the most were the drug dealers in my block.
yeah.
I didn't have, all I had was the little string of firecrackers you light up and you throw, and there's like 8 in a little 8
What
pack.
about the jumping jacks? Remember those?
I remember those, the little, I forget what they're called, the little firecrackers.
That's what they were.
I used to buy them at Bodega for like 50 cents,
Yeah,
light it up and throw it in the
25 cents.
hallway.
Used to get 'em, yeah.
I either had that, we had the, they come in a little, wrapped in a little white bag, and you throw it at people and they pop.
Oh, the snaps.
The snaps.
Yeah.
We had those. We had the sparklers. But then the drug dealers in the block, they used to buy the M80s. They used to buy the thing we call the snake, which is like probably long as a block.
Yeah,
And you light it up and it's like it'll take
It's like all the firecrackers.
it'll take like 3 or 4 minutes for the whole shit. And
it's like a fucking domino effect.
Yeah,
like if you tip over dominoes, people, and it's on the block, so it starts off.
And he doesn't mean the pizza shop. Bish!
Bish! And it starts off like a firecracker, and it just stays at that. It's like Rambo shooting.
And then once it's done, it's all like garbage in the floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I grew up listening to that. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was younger, that was the one day I used to be afraid to go outside because you never knew, especially growing up on block or growing up in your block.
Yeah.
You never knew if it was like real gunshots or like it was firecrackers.
Yeah.
So you always wanted to stay. And then when you was in the apartment, I lived in the 6th floor, and you hear it, bah, bah, you'd be like, oh shit, they fucking shooting.
I used to hear it in the first floor.
Yeah. I was like, shit, I feel bad for people that live in the first floor. So, especially with the M80s, and then they had like, it was M80 and there was a M160, which was bigger than the M80. And we used to light those up in the subway next to the token booth
for the quarters. I used to do the same thing too.
We used to do that, but the token booth guy downstairs.
Oh, okay.
So we used to distract him, and we put one in the bottom, light it up, and walk away.
Motherfuckers, yeah.
Because it echoes, it gets louder.
Yeah.
So it go boom like a. All you see is the token guy jumping. So we used to do that to him. We had the what's it called? The little rockets that go. That you hold it with a bottle. We sold it with a bottle. We hold one bottle.
Bottle rocket or something. It was called something that top rocket.
One guy would light it and the other one would hold the bottle.
Yeah. I think a bottle rocketer or something like that.
Then you had the stupid fucking motherfuckers that would put it in the floor aiming at you, going down the block.
Oh, yeah. I remember I used to do that, yeah. Or you put it under your sneaker.
Yeah, and let it go.
Yeah.
And then when you go to Chinatown, you could have bought the bigger rocket.
Oh man,
that you could light it up and it has all the fireworks in the sky, or it's just the one that pops loud in the sky.
Yeah.
Yo, we used to get all them shits, but like I said,
Roman candles. That's what they were called.
Oh no, that's the other one that you got to spin.
Yeah.
Yo, dudes in my block used to aim it at each other.
Yeah.
Like,
we used to do that too.
So they had that, and then there was one that it had a firecracker in the top, and then there was a wooden stick.
Yeah, that's the ones that we used to put in our sneaker.
Yeah, I had dudes
and those shit's like a little quick rocket.
Dudes will hold it and fling it, so you didn't know where it was gonna go, because once it lights up, it's gonna take off.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, man, these drug dealers. And there was some of the kids in our block that had a little money, and they used to come back with their book bag. But if you got caught in the train with that, it was your ass.
But you know what's funny that I remember too, now that you're talking about it, is if you remember you said like, if you were in your house that day, right? It sounded like it was a war zone.
Yeah.
You'll be hearing boom, boom. Like, I live between blocks. I live between 173, 174. I be hearing 173, boom, and 174, brah. And I'm like, yo, it sounds like a fucking war zone. Then you hear shit in top.
Yeah.
You hear shit everywhere, bro.
And the thing is, it'll start like, let's say 6 o'clock. to like 10 o'clock at night, or even 11 o'clock. And I used to live in the 6th floor, but towards the back. So we didn't know what the hell was going on. All you hear is the sound, and I'm like, "Fuck, there's a shootout." But this is when I was younger. Then when I started getting into my teenage years, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna hang out more outside. You be in front of your building." But sometimes like that, I used to see fucking beefs like going at it because dudes used to throw M80s at each other. I was like, "What the fuck?"
You know what's funny? Like, it's worse if you're home. If you're home hearing it, it sounds bad. But if you're outside with the guys, it don't feel bad. But if you're home, you feel that shit because you don't know what the fuck is going on.
So the 2 days that I used to
we didn't have no Macy's parade, people. No. We had Bodega parade.
Even if you want to call it La Cancha parade because it was so cheap.
Yo.
So the 2 days that when I was younger, I would stay home. It was Halloween when I was younger. And then July 4. Yeah. But then when I got older, I'm like, oh, this ain't shit. You know, I started like you said, when you outside, July 4 didn't seem that bad. But when you're home, I'm like trying to stay under the covers. Like, what the fuck is going on, man?
And I wonder what year they made fireworks illegal because they were legal. So we used to go to Bodega and buy them. So you could buy the firecrackers, the jumping jacks, and maybe the one you said, the jumping jacks, and then the one you said with the string.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to get like real shit, you go to.
But you had to go to Chinatown.
You go to Chinatown. Or what we used to have in 178 in my cousin's block. There used to be a guy that pulls up in the van.
I think that guy came over.
He opens the van.
Yeah.
You're like that, like a little kid. Your eyes are like, oh my God. All he basically did was go to Chinatown and get. But to us, we felt like this guy discovered America.
And this guy used to come like at least a week or 2 weeks before.
It's like he discovered America. You're like, yo.
So one drug dealer I knew, he was like, yo, I'm gonna buy this for next week. So he bought the big snake. He bought 2.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be popping. One of his homeboys, drug dealers, just lit it. As soon as he bought it, he's like, yo, let that shit go. I was like, oh, because I think he was selling it back then. Like that big snake was like $25, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, he just spent $25.
What about the pineapples? Remember the pineapples? Those were the bigger M80s. Oh, my God.
So I think we used to put M80s inside
I used to put them
coconuts.
Inside telephone booths.
But we used to buy like fucking big fruits, like a watermelon.
Yeah.
We'll put 2 M80s.
Fucking guys were Gallagher.
Yo, we didn't give a fuck.
These niggas were Gallagher.
My brother-in-law at the time, you know what I'm saying? We used to fuck around with firecrackers. The same shit that happened to this football player.
The PPP, whatever.
Yeah, it happened to him, but he got lucky because he didn't think the M80 lit up.
That shit used to always happen.
Because it was like a thick flint, if I believe that's what you call it. And then he lit it, and he didn't see nothing because I guess the wind was blowing it. And when he went to go light it again, it popped.
Yeah.
So his finger was like dangling. So he had to run to, because, you know, the hospital was like 8 blocks away. It wasn't 168 emergency. They had to, like, do it real quick, tie it up. His finger was, like, swollen. It looked like a fucking pear, but dangling. I was like, oh, he never again fucked with the fucking firecrackers.
Shit, nah, that happened to one of my boys, I think, in my block. My boy Pancho. But, yeah, I remember the same thing. That used to always be tricky when we used to do it on the phone because we'll light it, and we're like, yo, the same thing. Like, the wind blew it. That shit didn't turn off. And one time we went back, and boom, and then you're like, fucking your ears are ringing. You're like,
but why put it in the? We used to
put them in the phone booth to try to get quarters.
Booth? And I was like, this shit never works.
It worked once, but we put like 4 of them.
Oh damn, you guys are my god of this shit.
Yo, you know how many niggas were trying to get those quarters? I probably got like 75 cents. As soon as that shit like pop, yo, people, that shit was like it was breaking a. Fucking, what's it called? The Mexican shit?
The piñata?
Yeah, like that. Niggas go, yo! But yeah, man, that's what I remember from fucking...
But I used to go down to Chinatown when they used to have their... I don't know if is their New Year's or their fireworks. It's almost the same thing. Yeah,
Chinese New Year.
And they used to light up those long snakes like it was nothing. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers are way better than Uptown.
Oh, yeah.
These motherfuckers got the legit shit.
They come up with the dragon suits, too.
I used to hang out downtown by myself, and I used to go all the way, and I'm like, yo, what the... Uptown got nothing against these motherfuckers. They know how to do it. Yeah. and they bing with the big dragon coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, this is legit down here.
But yeah, that's what happened, man. They used to have them, then they for some, I don't know when they made them like illegal, and then
They got legalized again now in Jersey.
okay.
But the shit is they selling like the corny shit.
Yeah, now
They selling the little sparkles.
I'm gonna have to check on Amazon. Amazon got everything. I'm gonna type in pineapple firework. Amazon, I'll ship it to you in 2 days.
Sorry, sir. You're gonna get a picture of a pineapple.
Alexa, get me M80.
You're gonna get a
2-day Prime member.
You're gonna get a picture of SpongeBob's house. The pineapple.
For real, man. So yeah, man, that was like some of the stuff growing up, man. That's what like fucking July the 4th meant to me, meant to us. And I also remember like July the 4th going to the beach with my block.
Well, we didn't do that.
Like to go see the fireworks. So I went to Coney Island once when I was young, and I think Chocha Beach even had fireworks.
So we didn't go to the beach for July 4th, so we did.
Or to the pool, I would go.
We go to 158 in Riverside Park, which is called Malecon now. Fucking go grill, drink, fucking smoke. But I don't think I ever went to the beach on July 4th. I will always go in between, and then the like Labor Day weekend will be like the day to go.
Yeah.
Because we knew that was like the last weekend, so that's when we go all out to the beach with the whole spaghetti, the whole nine. You know, we spoke about that before, but I don't think I ever went for July 4th.
Yeah, no, I used to go to July 4th, to the beach and stuff like that, and then come back to the block and then blow shit up.
And even go to the firework for Macy's thing.
I've gone a few times.
I used to go. I went a few times. I've gone by myself because it was something quick that you wanted to see, and because the firework goes off for like almost an hour. I think once you see 15 minutes of it, it's the same shit for the whole 45 minutes.
All the time.
So I used to see people there for like, don't get me wrong, the first time I stayed there for like an hour and a half, they kept.
Now they put Katy Perry. Baby, you're fine. It works. But yeah, and it's crazy because we out here in Jersey now, and out here it's weird because out here they do it by different towns. And then the towns out here,
it's different days too.
It's legit fireworks, yo. It's not like they never had that shit in the Heights, but here it'd be like fucking Macy's style fireworks.
And it's like one town tries to be better than the other.
Yo, for real. I'm surprised I haven't heard it, but probably this weekend you hear boom, boom, boom.
And they put it in the newspaper like come to Richfield Park and hang out for the fireworks, or Fort Lee's fire. Edgewater has their own fireworks. So I was like, boom. I never heard of Bronx fireworks or like come to Brooklyn fireworks. That's gunshots.
It happens all the time. Bomber clots. That's in Brooklyn. Meerbots. Meerbots.
Come to
blow.
To the Washington Heights.
It's Bobby Condors.
Come to the Washington Heights firework. Loco,
blow. And the Uptown is blow.
Uptown is Scooby-Doo, Papa.
In Brooklyn, pew, pew, the reggae sounds. Pew, pew.
Oh, shit.
Boom shot.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, man. But, like a lot of stuff. So it's, July the 4th is American holiday. And we were just like before talking about, of course, to celebrate the flag, United States
That's the
of America.
day everybody wants to wear red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Even if you're not American.
Yeah.
Either you want to wear an Old Navy shirt you bought for $5
with stars.
Yeah,
I got one. For H&M, son.
I bought a
navy blue with white stars.
I bought a tank top from
I
Old
rocked that
Navy
shit with white shorts
last year. American flag. I bought it for $5.
We'll get the Hulk Hogan one.
So for some reason, that day everybody wants to wear an American thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear army fatigue cargo pants, bro, with my United States jersey.
Well, I'm gonna do the Jay-Z. I'm gonna wear the black and white flag.
Yeah.
Instead of the red colors.
So I was like, okay. Not only is July 4th known for that, and it's not just the Spanish people that do that. You got the white folks. You got Chinese guys. Anybody that's out here,
man.
And I'm like, dude, when it's like Dominican Independence Day, we're not in DR wearing Dominican shirts or whatever. We know it's Independence Day. Let's celebrate. When is I don't know, Colombian Independence Day.